Hello there, my name is Kayla Stanley. I am a pre-nursing major, and I've always been fascinated with how the body can create, respond, and react in an abundance of ways. Healthcare has the potential to scientifically give me life. That's priceless. This is why today I will be analyzing two infographics about heart transplants here in the U.S. and compare the data found. So without further ado, let's look at the first infographic from Scientific Registry. The first infographic being analyzed here was published by the Scientific Registry for Transplant Recipients Organization. This is a credible resource because it is through .org. In other words, the people who made this organization truly care about making the world a better place and not just cashing checks. The data that is collected in this infographic is from 2017, and in the present year 2020, this is not far-fetched. From then to now, so it's applicable. The citation at the bottom of the infographic allows the American public to understand that the data from the Health Resources and Services Administration is a reliable source platform. The overall goal of this infographic is to help the American public see the positive and negative raw logistics behind heart transplants. At a glance, the information seems to be well balanced, making the numbers eye-catching instead of the sentences next to them, which definitely helps eliminate boredom or disinterest for the readers. Here, the American public is being informed about heart transplant participants, wait listing, blood type importance, and survival rates, making this infographic against propaganda. As far as the mixed chart design of the infographic, the many paragraph descriptions, cutouts, and the percentages helped the flow of information. Very simplistic, sticking to a white and red color scheme to correlate with the heart topic. Although simplistic, the lack in variety of colors can make the eye strain because you're almost waiting for something to pop out and grab your attention. Semi-attention grabbing is the blood types listed in white from least to most used in heart transplants, contrasting against the red background shown. The creator appears to be more concerned with the numbers behind the word descriptions because in the end, the more people willing to donate equals more transplants, in turn saving more lives every day. I feel the creative thinker behind this infographic knows all the right ways to make one color scheme travel far and convey the information through scaled image cutouts. Overall, this infographic was very straightforward and intriguing without being a pain due to the lack of colorful and eye-catching information. This second infographic was published by Mr. Ernesto Parra on January 1st of year unknown. A lot of the data collected suggests the 2010 to 2012 time frame, but you can't tell for certain. Created on Visually, this software allows a person to create infographic-style content for personal, commercial, or just modern marketer use, making this infographic unreliable and outdated. The sources are neatly cited at the bottom, just like the other reviewed infographic. In both of the infographics, they have a number attached to the amount of people that go on the heart transplant list. This is helpful and goes to show yet again the importance to the American public of a need for donors here in the U.S. As the wait list increases, the persons needed to fill those seats increases as well. In contrast, this infographic looks quite exquisite overall. The mixed chart design goes hand in hand with the amount of information provided in the graphs, short text, and images used. The color contrast helps the font jump out of the page, making it much easier and pleasing to read. When analyzing this graph, the first thing that caught my attention is the survival rate statistic in the dead center. Areas of improvement is the amount of information used. Some of the paragraphs can be reduced down to visually flow together. Overall, I believe Mr. Parra is both a creative and critical thinker because of his data analysis without neglecting the imperative attention to detail that this infographic needed. Now we transition into the infographic I created and my takeaway. So once I analyzed both infographics, I created my own to display updated information and key elements to aid my research on heart transplants. The updated statistics are gathered from 2019, made possible by the Organ Donation Association, Mayo Clinic, and the Health Resources and Services Administration. The people group this infographic targets is men, women, and children as a whole body. even at different stages of life living in America. I meticulously put picture cutouts throughout to reduce the amount of white space, but being mindful of clutter. My focal point is the heart, so this is the first thing someone's eye would be drawn to set the tone of these infographic. Choosing 3 main points to discuss was quite challenging, but key items the American public should be made aware of. The contrasts in color between the blue silhouette people cutouts and the multicolor cutouts helps the audience identify the consistency and flow throughout. I would consider myself a creative thinker behind this infographic because I lean towards different scaled pictures and less worded information to convey my topic. The references list is here on your left. Thank you all so much for watching my project for information literacy and critical thinking. My name is Kayla Stanley. Bye, y'all.